in San Antonio. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
And in that first matchup, they got absolutely manhandled on the boards, guys. So they're going to have to do a much better job tonight in the paint if they're going to win this game.
Boris Diaz checked in for San Antonio. Looking at Oklahoma City, they took the win in their last game against the Nuggets.
I just loved the rhythm they got into offensively. I mean, they really started to click from the outset, and it carried through the whole way.
And that result was indeed impressive. They basically cruised all the way home.
Now here's Westbrook after the miss from Hansen. Clock is at 3. Good. Nice assist from Westbrook. And that ties it up.
Brought back the finger roll. That's a nice finesse move to pull off with the defense all over it.
Parker kicks to Diaw. Pass to Leonard. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. It's on Kevin Durant. The Spurs shooting their first free throws of the game.
And their success rate from the stripe this season about 77%.
Looking at who's out there now for the Thunder. Perkins, who's checked in for Adams. McGarry comes in for Nick Collison. And it's Jackson in for Russell Westbrook. San Antonio also making some changes. Nurkic checked in for Splitter. Green comes in for Manu Ginobili. And it's Joseph in for Parker.
Great job. Taking it right at the defense. I like the aggressiveness.
Yeah, he left them no choice but to foul there.
Jeremy Lamb's checked in for Oklahoma City. And San Antonio also making a switch. Foy's checked in.
You know, he's as close to a sure thing as you can possibly have when he steps to the line.
There's the pick. Jumper off the screen. Second chance shot. Rebounded by Jackson. The Thunder have gone just 2 of 8 shooting so far, just 25%. Here's the Magician. He picked up 12 points in their last win against Denver. That's good. The Magician's got 6 points.
Just 2 for 8, 25% shooting here early on. We'll see if that gets him going at all.
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
Kevin, earlier I had a chance to speak with Greg Popovich. He knows they're up against a team that plays best when they're getting to the rim. He told me that their #1 concern is going to be sliding over to help on any drives and closing up any lanes to the hoop as quickly as possible. Good rotation is key, guys.
Thank you, Doris. Now, here's Green. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change. Foy from long range. Count the bucket.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
46 seconds left in the first quarter. Jackson passes to Hansen. There's the pick. Inside, here's McGarry. Perkins trying to break loose. McGarry, no luck.
Yeah, no excuses there. Got a really good look at the basket after being freed up by the pick.
We say it all the time. The execution was excellent, the result not as good, but good ball movement anyway.
Now, here is Foy. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. That's good from Joseph on the assist by Foy. Joseph's got his first 3 points of the game. Thunder trailing by 4. Here's the Magician. 6 points for him. The fader. He got it up that time, but it wouldn't fall. All right, the second. Deciding to change it up. And so here is Oklahoma City. Hansen, he's in at small forward. Nick Collison out there with Durant. Then there's Russell Westbrook. And it's Jackson at the 2 guard. That's the lineup in the game for Oklahoma City. Well, as far as the defense goes, Clark, that is not what's going to keep them in this league.
Yeah, but from the other perspective, you can see just how much that dunk pumped those players up.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I agree, guys. I sense a little bit of a momentum shift here.
Now here's Ginobili. 5 points in the game. Leonard attacking, and he gets it to go. Leonard's got the lead up to 9 now for San Antonio.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Here's Durant, and he uses the glass on the layup. Durant's got 7 points.
Starting to get a little momentum here after that scoreless first quarter.
San Antonio's gone 3 of 4 from long range in the game. Now, here's Diaw. Defense right on him. Dishes it to Parker. Leonard kicks to Splitter. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Splitter's got the lead back up to 9 now for San Antonio. The Thunder shooting only 32% from the field. Plenty of signs of struggle by this offense today. The Magician passes to Durant, and that one is hammered home.
Now that's finishing your work right there.
Powerful two-hand jam, you're right.
If he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Now here's Parker. He dishes it to Splitter. Back to Parker. Shot clock at 5. From the line. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. The Magician's got his 4th rebound in this one. Can't hit. Great D that time from Leonard.
Now, slight advantage for them in the rebound category. They've got to continue their work on the glass.
Yeah, I agree with you, Steve. I mean, they're on the right side of the ledger, and that is all that matters to them right now with the lead they have.
Now here's Parker. 5 points in the game, and that one's good. And it's 7 points for Ginobili.
They've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And it's not just their passing, but their cutting, their movement together as a unit that's led to that.
Here's the Magician, and the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Oklahoma City. Perkins comes in for Kevin Durant, and it's Lamb in there for Russell Westbrook. Nurkic checked in for the Spurs. Foy comes in for Leonard. Now Ginobili. After the missed 3 from Hansen. Nurkic, the pass to Parker. Ginobili dishes to Diaw. Kicks it out to Ginobili. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over the back.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
McGarry's checked in for Nick Collison. 3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. There's the double team with Ginobili. Jackson with it. He's picked up by Parker. Jackson off the pick from Hansen. Jackson passes to Hansen. Here's McGarry. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there.
Nice job there, attacking the rim and drawing the contact.
Yeah, I like that play there. The defense had no choice but to foul in order to save the dunk.
And so he makes both from the line. 7 seconds left in the first half of the game. Nobody near Parker. That misses. Would have kind of had it gone in. That'll do it for the first half. Spurs lead by 7. And a chance now to send you over to Doris Burke, standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Well, the offense has obviously been a struggle. What do you think you can do better to make up ground on them?
Hey guys, settle down for a second. I noticed a couple of things from that first half.
Can begin any moment.
We saw some good action from Durant. He has 9 points, and he's chalked up 1 3-pointer on the day as well.
And a lot of times, he's one of those players who can get hot and stay hot from the 3-point line. So I look for him to continue to search for shots out there.
Here's who Greg Popovich is starting in the second half. Down low, it's Duncan and Splitter. Ginobili and Leonard on the wings. And it's Parker in at the 1 spot. Spurs leading by 5. From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Thanks, Kevin. The Magician in the last game against the Nuggets was a major factor. He had 12 points, and he also did his work on the backboards, rounding it off with some stellar defensive play as well. He seemed to be everywhere on the floor the entire time and really was the star of the show, Kevin.
Great job, Doris. Thank you, guys. It's going to be very interesting to see if he can stay in a role like that tonight.
I agree with you there. I mean, he obviously hit on something that brought out the best in him, and you can be sure he's going to take the exact same approach in this one.
Definitely. And as confident a player as he already was, now he's got to be feeling absolutely unstoppable.
That one's good. The San Antonio lead is cut down now to just 4 points with the basket from Westbrook. There's the dish to Splitter. It's Ginobili with the drive. Rejected by Hansen, and he's able to get it back. Plenty of daylight on that shot. And that's now 7 points for Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, they're now +5 in the rebound category, really controlling the glass.
And rebounding is one of those non-glamorous stats. I mean, it takes work and effort and tenacity and physicality. And when you look at the scoreboard, you can see the correlation.
Now here's Ginobili. He's got 9. It's Parker with the drive. Cans the 12-footer. And now it's a 9-point Spurs lead. The Thunder shooting about 33%. Not happy with their play on that end. Here's the Magician. He's covered by Ginobili and finished off by Collison. No challenge from the defense there, Clark. Could have put that one through any way he wanted.
And I love the choice there, partner. Going hard to the hoop for that throwdown.
Yeah, that's invisible defense leading to a very visible finish.
And so it's San Antonio with it. Following the score by Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. Here's Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time for Manu Ginobili. Ginobili's got his 4th assist in this one. Thunder trailing by 9. Durant the pass to Hansen. Adams down low. Splitters there. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. The Thunder have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6.
Well, one of the better free throw shooting teams in the NBA. They're hitting about 80% from the line this year.
Really, guys, it's just come together for them at the charity stripe this season. I mean, the confidence is there, and so too are the results.
The Spurs making a switch here. Joseph's checked in. Now here's Duncan. And Joseph kicks to Ginobili. Screen by Duncan. Ginobili attacking. Now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams have been training everything they've put up this month. Number 1, the Thunder.
They've been playing so smart lately. Just the way they move the ball and they share it, they're always finding good looks.
Well, Manu has been getting it done. He's got 10 points, and he's done a good job distributing the ball as well.
Well, you can't discount what that's meant to this team. I mean, he's helped their cause with his passing, and it's really given his team a nice groove.
No good from Hansen.
Another strong rebound, just like we've gotten used to seeing from them today.
Yeah, 1 or 2 more of those, and this lead will be double digits.
And now it's a double-digit lead. Joseph's got 5 points so far.
Everything working for him out of the half as they've hit 4 of their first 5 shots.
Spurs making a switch here.
Let's take a little bit closer look at his stats. How last month turned out for him. He's getting around 12 points a game, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Looking at those numbers, you'd probably say, yeah, that's about what we'd expect out of him.
Which isn't really what any player wants to hear. I mean, you don't want to meet expectations. You want to under-promise and over-deliver. You want to exceed expectations, and maybe we'll start to see him do that shortly.
Here's Joseph after the made shot from Hansen. Green left side. Duncan with the screen for Green. Outside Leonard. He kicks it to Splitter. Spurs passing it around. From deep. Leonard, no luck.
Boy, that was way behind the line. Now, he can make that at times.
He certainly is one of the guys that can actually do it from there. No matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball in the paint.
That's been so critical, Clark, because whenever they have gotten the ball into the paint, it's resulted in points, it seems like.
Now, here's Green. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. The Spurs have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. See those numbers read pretty well. And a new group getting ready for Oklahoma City. Perkins, he's checked in for Steven Adams. McGarry comes in for Nick Collison. Lamb, he's checked in for Kevin Durant. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Russell Westbrook. San Antonio also making some changes. Diaw comes in for Tim Duncan. And it's Foy in for Kawhi Leonard.
Major league big boy throwdown right there.
And he keeps a tight grip on that rim after the finish.
And maybe that'll give this team a little bit of their edge back.
Here's Diaw. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. And the Spurs lead by 9.
Great job of utilizing that screen and finding space to knock down the jumper. Good basketball.
Jackson passes to Hansen. And they're going to count the bucket and send it.